The fifth etiquette and manner when it comes to the Quran, al-ulama never spoke about this, but today in this day and age we need to modify. Turn off notifications and keep the digital distractions away, and get an actual copy of the Quran when you're able to do so, and avoid the Quran on the apps. This is just emergency, and if there's no copy of the Quran around, and have an actual physical copy of the Mus'haf in your hand, and turn off all notifications and distractions. Literally, you have an option here that says do not disturb. Press it. With Salaf, rahimahumullah, they would not allow anyone to cut off their recitation. Nothing worldly would cut off their recitation unless it's an emergency or a necessity. So even when you're reading Quran and someone comes by and begins to talk, hey brother, how's everything? Don't respond. You have the right not to respond. You're supported by the Sharia not to respond to such a person. Now this guy is speaking something worldly and I'm engaged with the word of Allah Azza wa Jalla, and it's rude and inappropriate to cut the word of Allah to speak to mankind unless there's a necessity. And don't you dare cut through an ayah. If there's an urgency, finish the ayah. Once you finish the ayah, then you may respond to see what there is. Even if you're sitting in a gathering and someone sneezed and said Alhamdulillah, don't say Yarhamukallah until you finish the ayah. Finish it then, that's your brother's right. You respond Yarhamukallah, and then you move on and you read. So how bad is it when we read and we have the phones in our hand and every distraction is around us, and we're flicking from reel to reel and reading Quran, and then we're checking the weather while reading the Quran and checking the emails, and what is this? Wallahi, people have more khushu' when reading a book. And when it comes to the Quran, look, afford it, give it the same khushu' you do when you read a book. Allah, nothing more than that. Even that is not there. وَلَا حَوْلَ وَلَا قُوَّةَ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ.